Hey guys, welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, tonight we're going back to WWF for In Your House 8, Beware the Dog. And this is May 26, 1996 at the Florence Civic Center in Florence, South Carolina. And we're in front of like 6,000 people. In the main event, world title match, the British Bulldog with Diane Smith, Owen Hart, and Clarence Mason in his corner, going up against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels with Jose Lothario in his corner. So this was the event that live on pay-per-view, because it didn't happen live. It was a horrible storm, and it cut the power. And I'm not sure how it went down there. I'm not sure if the pay-per-view continued and it was just all darked out or whatever, and you just couldn't see anything, or what happened. But basically, the only two matches they got to play on this event was the very first match, which it escaped me what the match was, and then, of course, the main event. So, of course, they're just like, oh, sorry, thanks for sticking with us. So they went ahead and re-offered, and I'm guessing it was free for people who paid. In 2 days, they did a second pay-per-view called Beware the Dog 2, where they went ahead and rebroadcast those first two matches, and then they had the three other matches redone, so to speak. Since they went down, apparently, but they went down in the dark. Because Vince is like, the show will go on, even in the dark. So anyways, yeah, so that first pay-per-view is what we're looking at right now, and it's this is the main event. I'll be honest with you, I saw this match. I didn't remember shit from this, at all. This was I was watching it for the first time. And it wasn't. I've seen it before, but it was just kind of I don't remember any of this going on at all. Sorry. And, so yeah, well, as I'm watching, I'm just kind of wow, what the fuck? I guess the main storyline going here is, I don't know, I guess Diana was hitting on Shawn Michaels, and he turned her down, and she got mad, but then she claimed that he was hitting on her, so it's a he said, she said kind of thing, which Bulldog gets pissed. All the while this is going on, Clarence Mason comes in, his Bulldog's lawyer, and he claims, I don't know, he's arrested, or he's got a summons for Michaels to appear in court. I guess the charge is adultery? I don't know. I really don't know, or just trying to ruin a happy couple, Michaels just rips it up, which is what I was thinking too. It was really? So yeah, that's the background for this match. Match goes pretty much back and forth, and then with the ending coming when toward the end, I guess I should say first. I can't remember who gets ran. I think maybe Michaels gets ran into him. But anyway, someone whips the other person into the referee. Dude, the referee takes the nastiest ref bump I've ever seen. Literally just gets plowed out of the ring, bam, right there on the ground. Kudos to Earl Hebner. Goddamn, that was fucking brutal. So anyways, match goes on. Of course, Bulldog looks like he hasn't won, because that's what's going to happen. And so the referee comes out, and then, of course, Michaels fights back up. He goes for a sweet chin music at one point, and Owen runs in. Of course, he gets kicked instead. And then, of course, as they start battling, Michaels goes for a back suplex. And, of course, we see the referee, 1, 2, 3, and then instantly, before we even get any kind of word or anything, the Bulldog's music just plays. And he's like, the winner, British Bulldog. And I was like, really? What the fuck? And the other referee comes in, throws the arm down, he raises Michael's hand. So here's what happened. We're going to break this down kayfabe style for you. So, original referee's knocked out, and then the referee was like, well, shit, we gotta get out there. So he runs out there, takes control of the match. During which match, he sees that Shawn Michaels executes a back suplex. And then instead of looking at Bulldog's shoulders, he's just looking at Michael's shoulders. The guy who's performing the move. Now, don't get me wrong, I get it. If both, people's shoulders are on the mat. But he's like, I'm just going to assume Bulldog's fine. I'm going to count Michaels. Even though Michaels is executing the move. Whatever. Now, because the cameras wasn't in position, we don't see that Earl Hebner is on the outside. And he wakes up just enough time to count the Bulldog shoulders down. Which, I'm okay with that part of it, because he's looking ahead, he sees Bulldog shoulders down. But I'm thinking the referee kayfabe. You see that Michaels is the one executing the move. He picks the Bulldog and slams him down, and he's arching his back. Wouldn't that put in your mind that, oh, he's pinning Bulldog? Yes, Michael's shoulders are down too. I will count both of them right here. No, he's just like, back suplex. He pinned himself. What an idiot. We'll count him out. It's ridiculous. I always hate the double pin ending anyways, because it is ridiculous. I always hate when the guy who gets pinned tries to argue that he did win the match. Like, when you're in a German or a back suplex or a roll-up or whatever the fuck pinning combination is, and you're the one who's being pinned. Like, it's literally you are like, oh shit, I lost control and I'm getting pinned right now. But you are somehow like, oh, I won? Yeah, I won! It's like, really? How are you going to justify winning? Well, there was a German suplex, but I just thought if I arched just right. No, your shoulder's down too. Like, literally, you have no claim to this whatsoever. It can be argued that since he is a heel, clearly he's just going to say he won because he's a heel. You know, he's going to cheat if he can. And I get that to an extent, but I'm like, referee should be smarter than that. Once again, you're a referee. Now, if the referee was knocked out first, and then he wakes up and just sees that Michael's shoulders are down and makes the pin, I see that. This referee was coherent. What referee does that? Like, there's a back suplex execute. He's like, I'm going to check this guy's shoulders first. Okay, now I guess I'll check yours. It's a back suplex. I don't know. I feel like this should only happen if the referee's groggy, or I don't know. Maybe you do count both people's shoulders down at the same time. This was just ridiculous. I didn't like the ending of it. So anyways, they're arguing over who the rightful champion is, and of course Michaels is wanting to get in a fight right now. And Gorilla Monsoon comes out, and he tells everybody, hey, guess what? Title's going, or no, sorry, he didn't make it. He just said that the match will end in a draw, and of course, champion retains during a draw. And that's it. That's the end of the match. It's a draw. And I'm like, once again, I'm okay that, you know, it's a B pay-per-view, and I'm noticing that's the trend on, like, In Your House anyway. 9 times out of 10, I noticed they just end it in a ridiculous ending regardless. And I'm okay with that. It's just the ending they picked. Like, really? We're really going to do this? Like, why would the other... I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. That's the problem. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. I'll just dumb my brain down. Like, good ending. Really intriguing storytelling. So what I think about this match, I'll be honest with you, it's not a bad match. Like, up until the ending, it was okay. Like, both guys put on a good match, but nothing memorable. There's no highlights here. Like, I'm sure when you do the rundown of both Bulldog and Michaels that you're not going to draw a whole lot from this match. And maybe Bulldog, he didn't go on to win any world titles or anything, so he has a little, you know, lot fewer accomplishments. So maybe you get some highlight reel stuff for him, but you're not going to get shit for HBK out of this match. Like, literally, it is just kind of a forgettable match, which is why I forgot it earlier. Other than that, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't care for the story going into it. Like, the whole, he is hitting on me, I didn't hit on her, we're going to have a match now. Like, that's the dumb, like, save that shit for, like, IC title. Don't bring into the main event world title picture. It's just ridiculous. Like, really? Shawn Michaels, new face of the company, and these are the storylines we're giving him? That's just stupid. The ending was just dumb. Like I said, and then once again, it's bad luck for the match because it, you know, fell on the pay-per-view. They got cut short because of, you know, storm, technical difficulties. So, I don't know. Overall, I'm giving it kind of one of these. Like, it wasn't a bad match. It's just forgettable, and I just don't like anything else to happen at the end. And not just that, but you had, like, Bulldog had, like, 3 managers, and you would think, like, you'd have more interference from the 3. Like, Diane included, like, she just was a real cunt during this match. And I don't mean that in real life, I just mean kayfabe. Her character's a cunt. So, like, you'd think she'd interfere a little bit more. Clarence Mason would try to interfere a little bit. Owen Hart would interfere more, rather than just, like, trying to walk in and get sweet chin music. It just seemed like, I don't know, you had so many opportunities to do other stuff in this match, and they just didn't do any of it. And then once again, I've said this before, I'll say it again, like, it just... The Bulldog, for me, kind of flip-flops between... Like, I can see him as a main eventer sometimes, and sometimes I just don't. And this is one of those situations I just don't see it. I don't know. To me, he's always been mid-card at best. Upper mid-card, maybe. But right now I'm watching this, and I'm just like, no, we can't find a higher caliber wrestler for Shawn Michaels. ridiculous. So yeah, there it is. Let me know what you guys thought about this match in the comment section down below. And guys, tune in tomorrow night because we're going to hit the other part of this pay-per-view, which you guys probably think I was going to do, but we're going to do it. We're going to do Beware the Dog 2. That's right, Beware the Dog 2. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time.